So this video is going to be about how I used weed to overcome fear. When it comes to skunk weed, yeah, or just weed that you get off the street in London, I don't know what it is with that weed. I don't know if it's the fact that they have to rush to grow it because obviously it's illegal, or I don't know if it's what they spray on it, or if it's just the frequency and the vibration of that weed. But I'm telling you, it is just, it's very strong, like, and it's not like a nice soothing high. Like, it's not just a nice high that just comes on subtly and, you know, just you're just euphoric and you just high like the weed that you get in Amsterdam. That weed is, you know, well, certain of the strains, it's just very euphoric and your thoughts are creative and you feel inspired and you feel meditative and all of that. It is just like you take 2 pulls and all of a sudden you're just like zing, like that, like like that weed, like it is so intense. Like it is just, it's just the energy of it is just, it's very erratic and it's just rushed. I think like in the beginning of my my healing journey, my awakening, I would smoke weed and then I would meditate. But I remember, like, I used to go downstairs. These times I was living at my mum's house, I would go downstairs and I would smoke in the balcony, and by like 2 pulls I'm getting paranoid. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, is somebody gonna climb up the balcony? And then I'm standing there and I can't even like enjoy just smoking and look at the stars and the moon and everything. Like I can't even enjoy it because I'm, you know, trying to hurry up and smoke it so that I can go back inside and be safe. Yeah, so then I would do that and then I will go to my room and then I'll be thinking like, oh my gosh, is the door locked? Like, did I lock the balcony? I'll just be in this sort of panic and fear energy. So obviously I will go and lock the door and double check that I locked the balcony and everything, and then I would go in my room. Thought processes and my fear that I am unaware of, and smoking weed is just bringing it all to the forefront. It's just showing you what is in your mind and where your thoughts go and where your thoughts naturally gravitate to. I literally started pacing myself, like, so yeah, like, so then I would smoke and then I'll go to my room or whatever, and then I would start getting like these different, the thoughts will start coming and rushing, and then I'll be thinking, oh, did I lock the door? Is someone gonna come and, you know, climb up the back and all of this rubbish? And I just started saying to myself, do you know what? This is all just fear programs that are running. That is all it is. And I just got to the stage where I was like, fuck you. I'm not listening. No, I am not listening to fear. I'm not giving into these erratic fears. All of this ruminating, it really just brought to the forefront of my psyche and the way I was used to thinking and how I was programmed by whatever it may be, by the past, things that have happened in the past, by trauma, by, you know, not feeling safe all the time, you know, because of the people that I'm with or their actions towards me. It literally just brought everything to the forefront. And those voices of fear, those voices of rumination, paranoia, I gradually stomped it all out through smoking weed and pacing myself and knowing that these things are not true. Like the weed that I mentioned earlier, skunk weed, cheese, you know, these are weeds that are known to make people paranoid. But through going through my own experience with it, I'm just like, do you know what? This ain't nothing to do with paranoia. This is to do with your own thought processes and what is very deep within your own psyche, how your own psyche is programmed. It literally highlights to you how you think, but just in a more intense, speeded up process. I was like, yeah, I'm done with it. This is all this inner chatter, this inner voice that does not serve me. I literally said, bye. You don't have power over me anymore. You're not having power over me. You're not going to control me. And remember that your subconscious mind is what governs I think it's like 95% of your actions, how you think, how you feel, how you operate, how you react, how you respond. It literally governs everything. So it's important that you find a way to go within yourself and to go within your subconscious mind and your psyche and understand yourself and see what is buried deep down within and reprogram yourself so that you can be who you're supposed to be, so that you can thrive. Because all of these things that are buried deep down within us is literally blocking us, and on so many levels, in so many ways. Like, you'll be surprised. It's literally limiting the experience that you're meant to have in this life. And it's just like, no. And yeah, so once I got past that fear stage, I was able to use weed to be meditative, to connect with myself on a different level. Like, I was able to write and I was able to channel in information, and you know, like, that's what started off me really going within myself and thinking and linking different things in life and everything that I've experienced together, because everything is literally connected. Like, one piece of knowledge or a fact can literally link to something else that is not even anything to do with each other, but they are able to be interlinked. It's definitely a gateway herb that can be used for positive things, but it just depends on what you decide to use it for, what your intention is. Do you use it just to get high or feel good, or do you use it to tap into yourself? You know, there's many things that can be used for negative things, or they can be used for positive. It's just up to the individual. That is my video on how I used weed to overcome fear, overcome overthinking, irrational fears, rumination, and paranoia.